Hi, and welcome to Learn Your Bit with Bybit. I'm Gareth Cliff, and I've always had an eye on the cryptocurrency scene. I'm also your host for episode 2, and today we'll be welcoming the voice of Professor Monica Singer as we discuss the future of blockchain technology and its adoption by countries and by businesses alike. Before we get into any of that, here's a quick intro on Bybit for you. Bybit is one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges. They offer traders a seamless trading experience, innovative crypto assets, and cloud mining products to clients all over the globe. Hi, Monica, and thank you for joining us today. I believe that you are a dedicated advocate of blockchain education. That is the ingredient that we're looking for today.
Hi, Gareth. Nice to be here.
Just tell us about yourself and what you do.
So I work for Consensus. Consensus is the biggest blockchain company in the world. It was created in 2015 by Joseph Lubin. Joe is one of the creators of the Ethereum platform, and he chose to use his wealth in expanding the use of Ethereum. So what Consensus does is it builds the technology that enables you to work into the Ethereum platform and develop apps. And therefore, that's my objective in life, is to convince people that this technology is truly disruptive, it's changing the world. It's as big as when the internet was created, but in these times, the internet of value is being created. And that's what we do. We bring apps that exchange value in the internet, secure and transparent and immutable, and it uses many of the properties of the original white paper by Satoshi Nakamoto creating Bitcoin, but it's even better because Ethereum, it's, as you know, it's a better version as a platform than Bitcoin.
So how is blockchain technology changing the face of African business and finance in particular?
Okay, so just imagine, I don't know if you know my background. Before joining Consensus 20 years ago, I was asked to convert the financial markets from paper-based to electronic. And we did that. We created the Central Securities Depository. I ran Straight for 20 years, very successfully. But when I was building Straight, I was not allowed to use the internet. So think about that Straight connects the banks, the brokers, the stock exchange, the central bank, the listed companies, the investors, and everything is done via what is called Swift messages. Swift is what supposedly it is the most secure network in the world, supposedly. And all the financial markets are connected using this network. Why? Because there was no other way that you could use the internet to do transfers of value because of the concern that it wasn't secure. And then in 2008, Satoshi says, wait a second, everything is going to change. Satoshi's paper was based on the financial crisis and how do we prevent another crisis in the world? And Satoshi said it very clearly, the only way to prevent it is by using the internet that is transparent, but we're going to create a ledger that nobody can change. Once you put the entry in the ledger, it's immutable. You will have a complete audit trail from the first transaction to real time, and all the actors, all the parties to the transaction will see the same journal entries. So that prevents reconciliation problems, delays, and because it's the internet, can you picture the easy access to this technology? It has no walled gardens. Walled gardens meaning no limitations. You're not bound by a country. You're not bound by a central authority. You're not bound by silos. Everything integrates.
Now, there's one other thing I'd like to have your opinion on, because I think we're entering a world where people are more and more suspicious of government. They're suspicious of central authority. You know, we've come out of this pandemic and people are going, well, how do we know they're going to manage it properly the next time? They certainly didn't this time. And tax and things like that, you know, there's a lot of reason to be suspicious. So how will blockchain technology help us to get past those obstacles?
Okay, definitely I can predict. I promise you, you can watch this program in the next 5 years, okay, for the countries that get their act together. When you're going to hear about something called the central bank digital currencies. These currencies are going to replace cash. These currencies are going to be programmed. And the programmable money will say that as I transact on CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, the taxes will be paid real time. No tax return, no nothing, no argument. The BAT will get paid automatically as I transact using that currency. Any type of taxes will be paid. Any type of grants, the social grants. Gareth, to watch these old ladies standing outside of the post office to try to get paid a social grant will not exist. The basic income, that universal basic income that we are talking about in South Africa will happen, but it has to happen using this technology that not only tracks that nobody's stealing the money, but it tracks that it went to the person that should have gone to, and it tracks that it gets paid real time without any argument.
On corruption alone, you've sold me. Yeah, I love this. So I think there's a lot of change coming. Monica, it's great to have your expertise and your opinion here to help us, to guide us through the enormous value that blockchain technology is going to bring to us. Thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure, my pleasure. And we just touched the surface. There's so much to...
I know. Don't tempt me. I'll talk to you for an hour.
I would love that.
Thank you, Monica.
Thank you. Okay.
Very good.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye. Well, thank you for watching, fellow cryptonauts. The complicated world of crypto is better understood by us coming together and sharing what we know. Join us next week for episode 3, which is hosted by Martine Solomon, where we'll discuss the future of cryptocurrency. By joining Bybit, traders in Africa will be able to learn more about crypto and trading, as well as partake in our discussion platforms for trading strategies. Also, Bybit run community trading contests, competitions, and other incredible activities. So keep an eye on our socials and you'll be up to date with all things crypto. Before you go, don't forget to hit subscribe.